Right, okay, let's continue with discussing this question and finding the equation of plane. This is also an exam question, so which contain, a plane. Okay, I will draw slightly bigger. So we have a plane that contain the point. We contain the point 1, -1, 2, and we label this to be a point A, right? A point A, and this plane contains the point and the line, means that this plane is contain the point and a line, means that the line is on the plane, right? You can draw the line on the plane, so means that there is a line on the plane here. All right, so this line, usually I will asking student, because the direction vector is very important, so we will convert this to become a vector form or parametric form. Y plus 3 over with -1 equals to t, and z minus 1 over 3 equals to t. So we have x to be 1 plus 2t, y to be -3 negative t, right? 1 plus with 2t, -3 negative t, and z to be 1 plus 3t. As we can actually get the direction of the vector from this line here. So where the r is equal to a, right? Your a is 1, -3, and 1, right? Plus with t, 2, -1, 3, right? So we have a line is actually on the plane. Alright, it can be anywhere on the plane, so I just assume that you're drawing here that this is the line. So, and this line, the name will be I plus 3j positive k, right? Okay, -3j, right? I -3j plus k plus with t, 2i minus with I plus 3j, right? 2, -1, 3, 1, -3, 1. All right. So now we have information. We just have this information which is given by the question. The equation of the plane that contain a point and containing the line, means that the line is not perpendicular or parallel. The line is actually on the plane, right? So if the line is on the plane, so what is the problem here will be, we have to find the equation of the plane, which we need two information. One is the point on the plane and one is the normal of the plane. Again, they were asking you to find the normal of the plane, and the point is given, right? It's 1, -1, 2. So we know that the A is 1, -1, 2. As we know that there is a fixed point on the plane, right? There is a fixed point on the plane. So the problem now will be, what is the normal of the plane? How to generate the normal? So I give you a clue. Actually, for every question that involving plane, as long as you have two direction vector on the plane, you can find the normal of the plane. The clue will be, as long as you have a point, yes, you have a point, and you have, if they does not given you any let's say if 3 point, you find two vector, right? So now it's a line and a point, right? As long as you have two direction vector, you can get a normal, because as long as you get a two direction vector on the plane, you cross the direction vector, you are getting the normal of the plane. So for this case here, there are no direction here, right? This is just a point, it's just a position vector. So how to get a normal of a plane? So very simple. So as we know that this is r equals to a plus tv, right? A plus tv. So actually on the line, we have this is a fixed point, right? Based on the equation of line, r equals to a plus tv. A is a point on the line, right? It's one of the point on the line. So I can just writing here to be, I can know that one of the point, I label this to be B, all right? So I know that 1, negative 3, 1. From this equation of line, we can get a coordinates. This is a point on the line, right? And this is a direction of the line. So it means that this line is having a direction. Okay, I just tell you that, okay, let's say the direction, this line having a direction. So the direction of the line, I label this to be V1. Alright, V1. So I already have one direction. So which is 2, negative 1, 3. Right? The clue is what? You have one direction vector. You need another one direction vector to get the normal vector. So where is another direction? So I was telling you that from A to B, this is a coordinate. Right? This is a coordinate position vector, and this is also position vector. So if I joining these 2 points, it will getting a direction. All right, you will getting another direction. Means that from B to A, or you can drawing from A to B. All right, as long as you have a vector, you have a direction vector, either you AB or BA. So for this case, I just finding BA. So means that I can find BA because BA will become my V2. Alright, my second direction vector. Alright, my second direction vector. So means that V2 will be my B to A. So B to A is OA minus with OB. OA minus with OB. So the position vector here will be your V2 is actually B to A. I can say that is OA 1, negative 1, 2. Right, 1, negative 1, 2, right? 1, negative 1, 2 minus with OB, your OB, which is 1, negative 3, 1, right? 1, negative 3, 1. So, and I find the direction vector, the second direction vector on the plane. This is also on the plane, right? Point B and point A is on the plane, right? And this line is also on the plane. This line having this direction vector, and this 2 points can make another direction vector. So which is 1 minus 1, we have 0, right? We have 0. Negative 1 plus 3, we have 2, right? 2 minus 1, we have 1. So now we have get another direction vector from point B to point A. Where is the point B get from? Point B is a fixed point from the equation of line, right? This is a fixed point and plus with t, and this is a direction vector, right? According to the formula of the straight line, this is A, is a point on the line, right? So I using this point, and with this point, I forming a second direction, right? Alright, now we have already have first a direction vector from the line and a direction vector for the 2 points on the plane. So once we cross V1 and V2, we were getting a normal of the plane. Alright, so to get a normal of the plane, you must have 2 direction vector on the plane. The direction will be must be on the plane, right? Must be from the plane. So then the normal vector, right? The normal vector will be, I take V1 cross with V2, or can be V2 crossing with V1, right? As long as these 2 vectors are not parallel and it's on the plane. So okay, then I'm doing cross product. I have I, J, K, V1. V1 I have 2, negative 1, 3, right? 2, negative 1, 3, right? Followed by B to A, so V2 0, 2, 1, 0, 2 and 1. So I have to do cross product for this. Alright, so now doing cross product, I positive, negative, positive. So for I, the minor here will be negative 1, 3, 2, 1. For J, the row and column 2, 3, 0, 1. Right? 2, 3, 0, 1. And negative 1, 3, 2, 1. And for this K, it will be 2, negative 1, 2, negative 1, 0, 2. Right? So then we calculate negative 1. Right? Negative 1 minus with 6i. So minus with 2 times 1, 2. Minus with 0 times 3, 0. Positive, okay? 2 times 2, 4. Minus with 0. Okay, right? So double check. Negative 1 minus with 2 times 3, 6. So 2 times 1, 2. Minus with 0. 2, 2, 4. Minus with 0. So I getting negative 7i, negative 2j, negative 2j, positive 4k. So it means that I have a normal vector, right? Assume this is just for illustration. I just want to tell you that once you take the two vector crossing, you are getting a normal vector. Now you have the information. Now you already have your normal vector, which your normal vector will be negative 7i, negative 2j, positive 4k, right? So this is a normal vector of the plane. So now followed by finding the equation of the plane. Alright, finally we want to find the equation of the plane. So this is simple. The difficult of the problem will be how to find the normal, right? So the first part that you must study this video is how to find that normal. Alright, and we have r dot with n, right? Your n is negative 7i, negative 2j, plus with 4k, right? Which is equals to a. So your a will be the point, right? You can either using this point or this point, all right? So as long as the point is on the plane. So 1, negative 1, 2, right? 1, negative 1, 2, dot with the normal vector a dot n, so negative 2, 4, right? A dot n. So we have negative 7 plus with 2, negative 7 plus with 2 plus with 8. So 10 minus 7, we have 3, right? So it means that r dot negative 7i, negative 2j, positive 4k will be the equation of the plane. This is in vector form, right? Vector equation of the plane. So the Cartesian form will be negative 7x, negative 2y, plus with 4z equals to 3. This will be the Cartesian form. Alright, so that's all for this video. I just want to show you how to finding the normal of the plane if this is the case of finding the equation of plane. Alright, I think that's all. See you for more example in the next video.